Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we are in full swing. It is December. We are decorating the house for the holidays, and I thought it would be fun to do a very holiday inspired look. And I was thinking about this. I was like, what in my collection screams holiday to me? And I don't know if this will surprise you as much as it surprised me when I settled on this, but the OG Naked palette is very Christmassy and holiday to me. I don't know why. Well, I think it's strictly because of this color Sin. It's just this really pretty champagne-y shimmer. Pinky champagne shimmer. It's right here. You really can't even tell. It's just so light and soft, and it makes me think of like sugar cookies and frosting and snow. And I just envision a really simple eye look, but with a nice big wing. And I have two red lips that I feel like are very holiday-y, classic. First one is MAC Ruby Woo. It's just the perfect red, right? And also the Gwen Stefani Give in Original Recipe, my absolute hands down favorite red ever. So either of these I think would work. I feel like for classic's sake, I'll go with the MAC. But yeah, those were the products that inspired me to do a holiday Christmassy inspired look. So let's do that together. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I'll talk as much as I can and we'll speed through the rest where I have nothing to say. So let's get started. I did all my skin prep already. I moisturized. I did some little eye masks. Not that I'm feeling, you know, too puffy or anything, but I have them. I want to use them. So I've also, for a couple of reasons, been going in with two primers, mostly because I'm trying to move through my stuff, so why not double up? But I saw on TikTok somebody used these two together and it just looked really nice on her. So I've been using these two. It makes me think of Mean Girls. I saw Regina George wearing no, it was Katie. I saw Katie Heron wearing army pants and flip-flops, so I bought army pants and flip-flops. That's how I feel right now. Saw somebody on TikTok using these two primers, so now I'm using these two primers. I press in. This one is pore filling, and you're supposed to press in the pore filling primers so they fill your pores. That's hard to say. I don't let it sit for too long before going in with the next one, which is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. And I know everyone thinks this is a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip, and I would agree. I think it is very much, it does exactly what the Hydro Grip does, in a more affordable way. So let that sit for a second and get a little bit more tacky. I am also going to attempt to do my hair today. I haven't washed it. I actually just kind of figured out my wash routine because of the purple. I try not to wash it too often, just to increase the longevity of it. But normally, no matter what, I wash my hair on Sundays. Sundays is my big wash day. I'll like deep condition. I use my color depositing shampoo. And I think that's how I start my week, so it looks great on Monday, right? And then usually Wednesday or Thursday, I'll wash it again because by then I need to. So yeah, I wash my hair twice a week. Cool story, bro. Going in with the REM Beauty, I got some breakouts. I don't really know why. Skin was doing so good. That's why, because I mentioned that. I said, oh, I'm having a really good skin day. Skin week, skin month. And then, no, I'm not. So I'm just gonna I don't know. I've been consuming a lot of TikTok lately, partly to, you know, disassociate and escape from the real world. but also to find inspiration. I saw, I don't even know who it was, but it was somebody doing like a get ready with me or whatever. And I really liked how she used her Flawless filter, how she applied it. So we're gonna do that today. And I know it's gonna be a while, but I'm sure this little thing will last for a very long time. But I really want to try the e.l.f. dupe for this. But I'm just such a fan of the Flawless filter that I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait until this one's gone. It's gonna be a while. It took me forever to use the big size. Although this is in, so the girl went all the way across. She didn't have concealer on, so hopefully that doesn't mess with it too much. And then I'm just going to gently blend it out with a beauty sponge. Just where I put the filter, and I'm not trying to blend out the concealer. I don't know if that did anything. I just like the way it looked when she did it, so. And I don't normally put it like all underneath like that. I usually just stick to the high points, but all for trying new things. And then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Luminous Foundation. I only like this if I use a sponge. Whenever I use a brush, it's just too heavy, too cakey. And I'm like hesitant to not go in more with this. I always feel like it needs a bigger boost for it being a luminous foundation. I never find it to be that luminous. So yeah, it is in the holidays. We actually just bought a new couch. So it's kind of like a brand new setup that we have, and it's kind of cool figuring out what we want the space to look like, even in just for the holiday season. But I'm gonna go to, I don't know, like Home Goods or TJ Maxx today and look at pillows for a new couch and some more Halloween holiday decor. I'm like pretty obsessed with nutcrackers these days. So if I find any cute nutcrackers that aren't an arm and a leg, I will add that to our collection. If you're watching this and you buy presents for me, if you're one of those people that, you know, you're my family or my sister, nutcrackers are always going to be a safe holiday purchase for me because I love them and they're fun. We have, I actually just counted them. How many do we have? Now, I think we have like 9 or 10, and they're just like, you know, normal size. They're not like giant or anything. Verdict is still out on if they will actually crack nuts. We've not tested this, but I have like 2 mini ones, and all the rest are regular size. I have 1 jumbo size, but still, it's probably like maybe, I don't know, a foot tall or something like that. I don't know. They're cute. One of these days I'll do a little home vlog or something like that. I've thought about it. My friend asked me if I would ever do vlog style videos. I'm not against it. I just don't feel like I'm that interesting. I don't know how I could fill a full video of just like day-to-day stuff. But maybe one day. We'll see. So I blended all of that into oblivion. This is probably the best it has ever looked. This foundation, although I have some redness that's not getting covered right here. I just want to go in with just a little bit more. The tiniest of bits. Yeah, that looks really nice. It is a very nice foundation. I don't find it to be, I just feel like you have to prep for it. Be very prepped for this foundation, whereas my other ones, I do all my normal stuff. I don't do anything special. But for this one, I feel like I have to go in with extra luminosity, and it just takes a little bit more effort to blend and make it look nice. Anyways, all my cream products first. Wonder Stick from NYX. NYX? Yeah, NYX Wonder Stick. And I am going to do my hair today to try to make this look even cuter. But I'm not going to wear my bangs down. So do a little extra contouring in the forehead area. Very nice. So I pretty much like, here's what the bronzing or the contour side looks like. And this was like what, $6 or $7. So it's, yeah, I use it every day. It's the only cream bronzer that I have, cream contour. So I expect to use it quickly. I'm not mad about that, but the highlighter side is hardly used. I did break it at one point, so I've smushed it back down, but I use this so seldomly because it's just, I feel like it lifts my foundation off. It doesn't blend easily. I feel it's interesting to me because this one is so blendable. The contour works so well, blends out so easily whether you're using a sponge or a brush. But the highlighter part just, it lifts everything up. And it's like, how can the formulas be so different if they're both creams? I don't know if it's because it's a shimmer. I have no idea. I don't know the mechanics of it. But I just recently picked up this Milani cream blush because I don't have any colors like this in cream or in, I do have some powder blushes. I just totally blinked on that. I do have powder blushes that are similar to this, but I didn't have any cream. So, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to go in with it. I have my little, what is it, e.l.f. stippling brush. Wet n Wild stippling brush. I went in with my fingers the other day, and it was okay. But let's try it with a little stippling brush. Very pigmented. Very, very pigmented. Woo! Oh my goodness. I will also go in with my Beauty Blender again. That's a little better. That's a little bit more manageable. There's a lot to begin with. I'm gonna tap that off a little bit more before I go in. Go over the nose, little cold girl moment-ish. I'm gonna go in with my, tone this side down a bit. Blush is hard. I always have a hard time with blush. What I did do the other day with this one, it's not a lip and cheek combo, but you know what? It's really pretty on the lips. Just like a touch of color. Okay, let all of that marinate. Actually, I'm just gonna go, like I said, to Home Goods or TJ Maxx. I don't need longevity for this, but in an effort to use my stuff, use a setting spray on just the creams before any powders. Let that set. Go in with the Milani eye primer, the only eye primer I use. So, in terms of my collection, I did a massive declutter. The video is coming for that, separate from like my empties and like general declutter that I had done. But I just got like really overwhelmed one day and was like, I just need to get rid of stuff. And I'm not going to make any attempt to pass any of it on. Some of the stuff has been here in my collection for so long. It's not even worth finding a new home for it. Like, people deserve better than that. Than the stuff that's been in my collection forever. And I don't think I'll ever get to, I forgot what my point was for this. But now I remember. I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I only have one of something, but there's a few things that I only have one of something, and it would be nice to continue to only have one of those things and just get down to as few products as I can within each category. So like, I only have one eye primer. I only have one eyebrow gel. I only have one cream contour. I feel like those are so you don't need variety of those. They work the same way no matter what it is. I technically only need one bronzer, one contour, because that shade should always be the same. Blushes are different because blushes can have multi-uses, right? Is it spring? Is it fall? Is it cool toned, warm toned, everything else? But there's some things that I never want to have more than one of. Mascara is one of them, but I'm a mascara like whore, so I like having multiple mascaras. But I don't need multiple mascaras. They do one thing. They should only do one thing. I'm not using them differently. I don't want my lashes to look differently. I digress. Just 2023 is going to be the year of less, I feel like. I'm really going to try to make that happen. So, but we're talking about a holiday look, a classic holiday look. We're going to go in with the OG Naked palette. This is one that I repurchased, not the OG, because that one was very old. And this is going to be the same sort of look that I do, like my little technique where it's transition, darker outer, shimmer inner. But to me, that's, the lips will be everything for this. It's very lip focused. So we're gonna go in with Naked, this one right here, just a mid-tone neutral for a little like setting moment and transition-ish. I will say, as much as I like this palette for what this look will be, I wish there was one darker neutral color just to deepen everything up, because Creep is the black that's in here, but it's a shimmer. And it doesn't buff out to matte, it's just a shimmer. I'll probably use it anyway, but you can also build these up pretty nicely. Now we're gonna go in with Buck, which is the darker of the neutral shades, and just define the crease a little bit more. This palette in and of itself isn't like a perfect palette. I don't think, I mean, if this was the only palette you had, I think it would be very sufficient in that like neutral way, but I am always pleasantly pleased when I use this palette, and I forget how much I like it. And in terms of like holiday palettes, I think this one is great, and the ABH Sultry palette is very Christmassy, holiday-y, wintry to me as well. Even though it has that like little pop of pink, peachy moment in it, it's very neutral, very warm tone neutral, and I feel like looks really nice for the holidays. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. Very, very basic. And then I can't decide. Sidecar is like one of my absolute favorite shimmers. If they sold Sidecar and Smog, this one, and this one, if they sold those in singles, I wouldn't even need this palette. I would have those singles and those singles only. Just kidding. I probably would still want the palette, but I'm gonna go in with Sidecar first. They're very similar. I would say Sidecar's gold, champagne, or Sin is pinky, but they go well together. But now that I'm looking at it, we're just gonna go in with Sin on the inner, just like that, on the inner third, and brush it up. Just like that. Very pretty. And the other side. It's actually a very quick and easy way to do it. Like, it's my little formula for eyes anyway, and it's how I do my eyes all the time. I don't have to think about it. Then I'm gonna go back in with Buck and a little bit of Naked. Yeah, just the two colors that I've originally used. do some blending. Blend, blend, blend. And that's that. See? Super basic, super easy. We're gonna go in now with all of our powder products. And I have moved some new things in. I've been using literally for as long as I can remember, since this whole year, the Milani bronzer. And this is another category I have a very small amount of. I had the Milani, like I think it was Sun-Kissed bronzer, and now I'm using the e.l.f. primer infused bronzer in Forever Sun-Kissed. It's the only bronzer I have now. I decluttered the other one. It had so little left, and I was just really tired of using it. Not gonna lie. I was just like, I don't want to use this anymore. I could probably power through and use it all up, but I've used a lot of it, and you know what? It's served its purpose. It's done its time. I'm letting it go. So, just gonna go through and bronze with this primer infused bronzer. Just layering it on top of the contour. Going in on top of that little berry blush moment, this Maybelline Fit Me in Berry. I feel like it's a very nice complement to the cream blush. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. That looks like a lot on camera and in person. Whoops. Also might look better when my hair is just like not up, but that's that. Highlighter. This is when I think Opal, Becca Opal is a perfect holiday time. It's just that beautiful champagne. Let me show you. Beautiful champagne-y highlight that I think just pairs very well with anything holiday inspired. And as always, I want to be able to see my highlight from a space. No such thing as a subtle highlight. If we wanted subtle, I would not be adding anything because that Flawless filter is doing a wonderful job on its own. But we're not here for that. We are here for space highlighter. And then I'm going to go through with this e.l.f. Prime and Stay finishing powder. Hit pan on. I'll probably finish this in 2 weeks because there's literally no product in it to begin with. I think I hit pan within 2 weeks. So I bought this like a month and a half ago or so, but and just kind of blending everything together. No harsh lines, no extra shine. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with some liner with my Holy Grail Forever fave, the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and we're gonna bang out a big wing. Like, I want this to be a big wing. I actually think I'm gonna go in with some falsies too today. So, kind of the bigger the better. And they're gonna be like natural falsies because again, I'm gonna go out and do things today. And I don't want them to look silly. So, going in with the liner. I mean, it's not the biggest wing I've ever done, but it's a big wing. Let that dry for a second before I open my eyes any bigger. Cute! What's a nice wing? In with the next. I literally just got so scared that I never pressed record and that I've just been talking to myself. Because I don't remember pressing record, but I do see it is recording now. And my camera totally would have fallen asleep by now if I hadn't, but the fear that just ran through me. I would like never be able to recreate what I've talked about. I can recreate the look, obviously, but just a moment of pure fear and dread of having to start over tomorrow, not today. It's all coming together. Like, I feel like it was looking like not so good with the blush, but it's coming together. I think lashes are really going to help that while that dries. Brows, this is the Makeup Revolution brow, I think it's a gel, brow gel in dark brown. I've never felt inclined to do like the really like, brow glue, brow freeze, pasting them to my face. I don't know, that's just not my look, not my jam. I mean, when I've glued my brows down for looks and stuff, I feel like that's kind of the look people do. And it's just not for me. Looks good on some people. I don't really think it would look good on me. So I don't do it. This is all I do. That's all I do for my brows. Never felt the big need to fill them in or anything. I don't know if it's because I have so many. They're pretty thick. Grateful for my thick brows. This is an Ulta Beauty eyelash curler. It's really good. I feel like it does a really good job. I don't know where my other one went. I have two. I think I had packed one. Oh no, I know why. I had forgotten to pack an eyelash curler, so I bought another one. Because this is also, you don't need two of these. You only need one, unless you forget one and you're out of town. And there's an Ulta nearby. I bought this in McAllen. I distinctly remember this. Because I am not the kind of person that can't just not curl their eyelashes. They just stick straight out if I put mascara on. And that's not cute. It's not cute. I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Big Bad Lash. And I really only have two mascaras in rotation. So three. One of them, the Sephora Size Me Up Volume Extra Large mascara, very nice. This ColourPop BFF mascara in Brownie Points. I bought this a long time ago. It's just when I did that big declutter that I found this. I truly don't know if I should be using it. It hadn't been opened. It was still like closed up and everything. So, and it's a brown mascara, which I don't use often. Trying to more now. But I remember I bought that specifically for the wand because I really like that wand and the look it gives my mascara. And I remember reading a long time ago that all mascaras are the same in like formula for the most part. I think tubing mascaras are different, but most mascara uses the same formula. So it's not the mascara, it's not the liquid, the product that you like, it's the wand. And the wand is what you're paying for. And I agree with that. I feel like there are certain mascara wands that's what I'm drawn to. The actual formula of the mascara does nothing for me, in that the wand does all the work. So this is a wand that I particularly like for the Big Bad Lash. It does a good job, but since I'm going in with some falsies today, I'm only going to do one coat. No need to do more. I say that as I pile on a first coat. And then, so I thought I might do, so I have these like Eylure London half lashes that I bought. I don't know if I want to use those. I do just want to do like a half lash. They're supposed to be like self-sticking, but I don't like that. They don't actually, I mean they do stick, but I don't like it. So I'm trying to actually just peel it off, and I'll just put my own glue on. I get the concept. And they are sticky, but I just feel like not sticky enough. Just pulling it all off. See my little bug bite? Got a bug bite on the palm of my hand. What is that? Eaten alive. Doesn't matter what time of the year, mosquitoes find me. Yeah, actually I think those are nice. I don't think those are too big. I think I'll be able to wear those with my glasses. Going in with my Duo lash glue. Which I never know when to repurchase this. I feel like they're not, I don't use lashes enough to empty them. But I also feel like I shouldn't use it after a certain amount of time. I don't know where I bought this. Doing just a little on my lash line. Just a little extra. I think my base looks really nice. I feel like maybe the blush was wrong. I feel like the blush is too warm for this eyeshadow. But we're gonna make it work. I think I just really need to let it set and like stick and dry. Just really need to let it stick and dry, and then I'll go through and curl them again. I think they just need a good curl. Okay, now I have to go through the other lash and take all the stick off. Nice lashes. These are in the style Paragon, by the way, and they were Eyelure London. I didn't keep the box. Oh wait, this one does. They're a different style. These were the Eyelure London pre-glued Luxe Faux Mink. And it says 15-hour wear, seconds to apply. And it's reusable for up to 3 wears. And this was a style Sapphire. Very different. I didn't find them to be that easy to apply with that self-sticking stuff. I think I'm pretty okay with applying lashes these days. And I actually found the self-sticking part to be pretty aggressive, so it was hard to adjust. But like that took seconds. I do like a good half lash. I usually cut my lashes anyway to make them half lashes because I got little tiny eyes, and full lashes are just kind of a lot. So I've gotten into the habit of cutting them into half lashes on my own. But yeah, I thought it would be fun to get, and this one even says like measure and trim. I don't think I trimmed these. I haven't actually worn these ones. So maybe next time I'll try to do like, I'll just actually apply them as is and show you. I don't think these needed to be trimmed. These ones at least. Maybe these ones will be different, but I like it. I think it looks really nice. Okay, we're gonna go in with some faux freckles. I used the Revlon Color Stay Semi-Permanent Brow Ink in, I don't know what shade, soft brown. I saw that Phreck, P-H-R-E-C-K, Phreck, was like relaunching their freckle tint stuff that you like flick on that I really want. It's like impossible to get. Pause. This little area right here that's like pimples and blemishes, I'm gonna make those freckles. Yeah, I really want them. But they never have like my shade. I think they have like a really dark one. I think I need like shade 1 or 2. I don't really know. But I definitely didn't want to like splurge on it and get the darkest color that they had, because I thought that would be too intense. And I don't think they're meant to like last. I don't think you can like It's not like the people who put dye or like what self-tanner or whatever and it lasts for a while. I think the Freck stuff is something that you do every time. It doesn't, this is supposed to be like a 3-day tint. And I've never actually tried that. I just put them on every day. Anywhere I have a blemish, I put a freckle. Beauty mark. And I do layers too. I feel like I've gotten a lot better at my freckles. My freckles used to look really bad, but now I do them almost every day. I got it down. Do they look natural? No. I don't think anybody thinks that they're real, and if they do, that's awesome. But they are not. I put them on every day. And for my nose, I just put it on my finger. There I go. And again, whether or not it looks real, I like it, and I feel like it completes my looks. Okay, final step, our lips. I think this is what's really gonna tie everything together, and I don't normally use lip liner, but I am today, especially for a red lip, and this is the NYX matte lip liner, I think spicy, and then we'll go in with MAC Ruby Woo. I don't do anything special. I literally just line my lips. I have no tricks, no tips. If I overline, it's on accident. I'm not intending to do that. I do try to even my lips out a little bit because they're a little crooked. Like, I don't know if it's fuller, but this side has more than this side. If you see, when I smile, you can tell. I don't know. I'm not like insecure about it, but I feel like even when I do regular lipstick, I try to overdo this one a little bit. Just got lip liner on my chin. So I don't know if you can tell. Like it's a thicker line on this side than it is on this side. I don't know if that helps anything, but, and I know kind of like the trend right now is to curve over and like not having a big Cupid's bow. Well, I've always done that, so. That's all I do for that. And then Ruby Woo in all her glory. That's it. That's the look. But we're not done because my hair looks awful. And so we're going to do it. I'm going to plug in my beach waver. Boop. I'm gonna plug in my beach waver. It's already plugged in. I'm gonna turn it on. If you're not familiar with a beach waver, it is a rotating curling iron. It is the only curling iron I use. Not to be mistaken for like the waver, like this little thing. That's not curls to me, those are waves. I had a hairbrush over here. But I used to use like curling ones, and I've never really been a big fan of curling irons, but this is like the best of both worlds for me. And I can use this, but I can't use a regular curling iron. Never have. Never could, never have. And I did put like a pound of dry shampoo in my hair. I'm hoping it'll help, but because I'm not gonna do my bangs, I'm just gonna tie them back. Hopefully, maybe I'll do like a little braid or something. I don't think I've combed my hair in like 2 days. Washed my hair on Wednesday, curled it on Thursday, felt like crap on Friday, so I just pulled it into a ponytail bun thing. Took it out before I went to bed last night. And what you saw was what you saw, with a gallon of dry shampoo to kind of hopefully make it more workable and manageable. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. And then I just section my hair into 2, like so. And I'll fast forward through a lot of this. I'm not gonna subject you to me curling my hair. See how it is with glasses. These lashes pass the glasses test because they do not hit the glasses. This pleases me. Okay. So, this is a beach waver. I start in the back. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of like hair tutorials anymore because I'm very like, I can do 3 things with my hair and I do those 3 things, and I don't know. Not that I can't improve, but it is what it is. Hair's not easy for me, so I know how to do what I know how to do. But I don't know if other people do their hair like this. Like, does everybody start in the back? Do they section into like this, or do they start, or they do layers like horizontal layers? I do horizontal layers when I do the beach waver, the waver. So I, you know, do start like from the bottom to the top. That's it. This is all it is. And I leave a little bit out. It gives that beachy wave look. Normally I just like finger comb through the curls once it's cooled. The other day I did comb through them with like a wide tooth comb. I didn't hate that. And I'm not actually too careful with the layers usually. It all gets done eventually. But yeah. Wow, I've been filming for almost an hour. I don't normally get to see the timer like this because my glasses aren't usually on. So I'm gonna call it a quits for this section of the video, and I'll come back. My hair will be done for the rest of the way, and I'll show you the rest of my holiday look. All right, and we're back with curled hair and whatever is happening up here. So I just went through and I curled all of my hair. I let it sit for a while. I was watching a YouTube video to let them cool before I do anything with it. But we're gonna start running our fingers through it. I'm the absolute worst with bobby pins, so I don't trust pinning it to keep it twisted. So I just put a little hair tie. And that should be sufficient. And then I never know if I should do spray first and then comb through, but obviously we can't keep the curls like this. I normally go in with my Sexy Hair Texture Circle Curl Spray, dry texturizing spray. I really do like this stuff. It's kind of expensive, but it lasts a long time. Just go through. My hair has so much dry shampoo in it right now. So like, what's a few more products, right? And then I just like piece it out with my fingers. That's it. That is my holiday look, holiday hair. I still think the blush is a little too warm for this look overall, but I think it's a very nice holiday look. I like the lashes. I think those turned out really nice. I like that I can still wear my glasses as such. Yeah, that is the look. that is all I got. I will see you in the next one.